bit of a savory quality. So always a leafier herbaceousness. So if it's the Insignia, I see that represented as warm pipe tobacco. And in the Joseph Phelps Napa Valley Cabernet, I see it as a cigar tobacco. But there should always be an inherent savory quality to Cabernet in addition to the fruit that we get from Napa Valley.
Okay. And would you say Joseph Phelps is a everyday wine, or is it for special occasions?
It's everyday for me.
Okay, it's everyday, okay.
But it really depends. I think that it has a place on the dinner table or the lunch table. I think it has a place every day.
Okay.
It kind of depends on if you are the type of drinker that reaches for a bottle of Insignia regularly. We see the Joseph Phelps Napa Valley Cabernet is a little bit more accessible from a price point perspective and also stylistically, but both of the wines respect the table. And what I mean by that is the wines allow for room for food. They are unapologetically Napa Valley, meaning they are rich, they are full, but they are refined, restrained, and are bridled by structure. So they really allow room for the food to take center stage on the table as well.
Okay. And Insignia specifically, why is it such an iconic wine? What makes it like far more different than other wines?
Great question. So when Joe Phelps put the shovel in the ground in 1973, he created the first vintage in 1974. We didn't have a winery yet. We made it at Joe Heights Cellars, a good friend of Joseph Phelps. It was the Napa Valley's first proprietary named red blend. So it is Insignia Napa Valley red wine, and we were the first. We were followed by good friends of ours afterwards, but 1974 was the first proprietary named red blend. Secondly, it's our vineyard sourcing. So we have 8 estate vineyards up and down the Napa Valley.
Okay.
So instead of being hyper-focused on a single vineyard, which some of our friends and colleagues do, and they're fabulous wines, that's not what we do. We're able to source from our estate vineyards up and down the valley. In a warm year like the 2022, which we're showing now, you'll see more Cabernet from our coolest vineyards in the south. 2019, a little bit of a cooler year. You'll see more Cabernet grapes from our warmest vineyards in the north.
Okay.
So it's this ability to dance with Mother Nature in a way that is different than other fantastic wines that surround us on the shelf or on a wine list.
Wow. And also it probably saves you an investment. You're just buying from different areas of
we
Napa
buy
Valley.
no grapes. This is all 100% estate. We own the grapes.
Oh, okay, all of them, all of those different regions in Napa Valley. Okay.
From each of the AVAs, in total, we have 8 estate vineyards up and down the valley.
Wow, okay, that's great. All right, and who would you give this to besides me?
Anyone that I love and care a lot about.
Okay.
But it's one of many great wines. You know, we're confident enough to zoom out a little bit and see how we are in the great Napa Valley in California and the wine world in general. There are many fabulous wines. We're excited to tell our story about what sets us apart, our history, our estate vineyards, patchworked up and down the Napa Valley, and stylistically offering the best of both worlds, being almost a side wink to being opulent, but the fruit is bridled in by structure, by our tannins and acidity, to be refreshing and balanced.
Okay, last question for our customers.
Sure.
Should we pair it with some nice Godiva chocolates, or would you say would they go well with cheese baskets, meat and cheese baskets?
I would say meat and cheese baskets. Save the Godiva chocolate for a really nice espresso or a Madeira. However, they really find a place on the table with most anything. It's an aperitif. It's if you're having a great meat and cheese plate, if you're having a variety of herb infused cheeses, or perhaps I'm thinking like a fennel sausage or something with a nice herbaceousness to it. Okay, I think it would sing.
Perfect. That's great. Thank you so much for coming today.
Pleasure's mine.
This is great information.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
We did naturally. That's it.